Hello and welcome to my very first camping vlog, whatever you want to call it. My name's Matthew. I'm from Australia, but I've been in the UK for a little over 10 years, and I haven't been camping in 12 years or more, which is absolutely insane considering I grew up pretty much out bush, camping and stuff and doing stuff outdoors all the time. I was very much an outdoorsy kind of person, but my kids are a little bit older. And they're a little bit easier to manage, so I thought I'll start trying to get back out and do some stuff. We're going to take it a little bit easy on this trip, as it's the first trip. It's the first time I've used any of this equipment, so I've booked a campsite at Barleylands, which is in Essex. It's only half an hour away from where I live. It's an unpowered pitch, 17 pounds for the night. And we're going to go and we're just going to enjoy it. We're going to have fun. I have chosen the exact day when Storm Amy is passing through. So we potentially will get gusts of wind up to 50 miles an hour, which is insane. So we'll see whether the tent holds up. I don't know what any of this equipment is like. I don't know how good it is. I've never tested it. So we shall find out together. At the moment, we're off to Tesco's and we're going to get some stuff for dinner and bits and pieces. And yeah, I'll catch up with you when we get there. So we've arrived at Barleylands, and as you can hear, it is incredibly windy. So we're going to try and put the tent up. We'll see how we get on. So this one comes with 3 poles, 2 are the same size, 1 slightly smaller, which you use for the vestibule at the front. Are you okay? You fell over. It's okay now. Right. Well, I thought the best thing to do might be go through the bag that I've bought and show you everything I've bought with me for this trip. Because I brought the car, because I'm at a campground, I've bought more stuff than what I would bring if I was like hiking out or anything like that. Like I've got a proper bed, bunk bed there, which I'm going to put an air mattress on as well. So bit of luxury on this trip, considering it's the first trip that I've done in 12 years. And I'm getting older. I can't sleep on the floor anymore, is what it is. I'd much prefer a camper van or a motor home, but you know, I don't have a spare 60 grand sitting around. So we'll see how well YouTube goes for me, shall we? That could be the adventures in years to come. I never remember how these ones go together. Saying that, and I do it straight away, so you know. There's my coffee table, ready to go. Pretty easy, pretty basic. Flex tail pump for my air mattress. Doubles as a light as well. My camping stove. Get some water. Actually, do you know what? I think it's time for a coffee. I think it's time for a cuppa. This was a pretty stressful setup. Right, so here we've got my little camp oven. It comes with a little pot. stand. Let's get a cuppa on and I'll show you how we do that. Oh, it smells good. That is good coffee. It's a good coffee. A little bit weak. I think I put too much water in it, but still, I'll take it. For now, I'm just going to sit back, catch my breath, enjoy a cup of coffee, and then I'll go through and show you what else I've bought on this one night, one day trip. Right, well, back to it. A trusty knife, because I'm cooking later on, so I'm going to need to cut some stuff. Doritos, because you need a snack. Microfiber towel, because you never know, it might get wet later. I brought some clothes. I've taken my jacket off, it got too hot. All that hard work. I brought tea, coffee. This is my Trekology chair. I shall put a description and a link to all my stuff in the description. And let's put this together so I don't have to sit on the floor. I haven't actually tried this out in the tent, so I don't know whether or not the tent is big enough for me to sit on this chair, but it might be. Where are we going? Right, that way. It might be, so we'll give it a crack. You've fallen over again. There we go, we are back. Sorry about that. It is very windy. It is very windy. And this tripod is a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 tripod. I do have a bigger tripod, but it's got a different attachment, which is in the car. I should go get it, really. I'll go get it in a minute. But anyway, here is the chair. Well, my chair works. I can sit on that quite comfortably in the tent. Little bit of headroom, not a great deal, but it's enough to get by. I can hear a few spots of rain on the tent, and it's not forecast for rain, but I said, didn't I? Never get anything right. Well, I'm glad I got the shelter set up when I did, despite the wind, because I would not want to be stuck outside in the wind and the rain. That wouldn't be nice. This is a double fly tent, so the inside isn't waterproof. So you need to put that up first and then put the fly on. That's difficult enough as it is. It's a brand new tent that I've not used before, only once in the back garden on a deck, so it's not really set up properly. It's freestanding, but obviously the wind doesn't help. So yeah, I think we'll only get a little bit of rain, to be honest. I don't think it's going to rain too much. We'll see. If you're interested in this type of content, please feel free to subscribe and follow along. Give us a like. It really helps the algorithm. It helps me know that people are interested in this kind of stuff. And I'm not used to talking to camera in this fashion, these sort of long form videos. So yeah, if this is interesting, please let me know. If it's not interesting, let me know. Could do with a little bit more headroom, but you know, for a first tent, it's not too bad. It's warm in here as well. Like, it's cold outside. It's at least 2 or 3 degrees warmer in here. I don't have a thermometer, but yeah, a temperature gauge. But it's definitely warmer in here. I had to take my jacket off, so shame there's not a way to tie that up. I can always stick my head out this side. That's better, isn't it? I miss camping. I miss that feeling of hunkering down in bad weather, being all cozy and being all safe. Well, relatively safe. The car's just there. You know, if the tent was to blow away, I'd be okay. There's just something so primal about it. Getting back to nature as much as I mean, there's grass. There's grass here. I'll take it. It might be a paid for pitch, but lovely to get out. Just sit, breathe the relatively fresh air. I say relatively because there's a lot of horses here, so there's a lot of horse poop. There's toilets and showers and stuff here as well. I'll take you for a walk later and we'll have a look at the amenities. In the meantime, I'll just keep getting set up, get things packed away so things are nice and neat and tidy. Tie these two things together and I can hang my lantern on there. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Matthew. Put that on there. There we go. That's not too shabby. I don't think we need it on just now, so I'll save some battery power. Keep that off. It is early. 2:20 to be exact. I'd go for a walk, but I'm slightly paranoid the tent's going to blow away. So I think we'll chill here for a little bit. There's no rush. We've got time. We've got all day and all night, and then till midday tomorrow. I'll start packing up around 11 a.m. tomorrow. Should be relatively quick pack up since I'm not using the tarp. I don't know. I might get it out later. We'll see. Probably not. I think I've got enough room as it is. If it was pouring down with rain, I'd get it out. Although I think it's more helpful if you've got trees to tie it off to. So not the ideal campsite for that, but I'm just enjoying being out here despite the weather. There's literally no one else here either. I'll show you in a minute. We'll get this bed situation sorted. Take my car keys off of there. Where can I put them? In my pocket. No, I'll throw them on the floor for now. So I've got my Origin inflatable mattress. Now I have used this before at home just to test it out. It was super comfy, so I'm expecting good things. There we go, all done, easy as that. And then this, you hold this button in, turns into a light, a little lantern. You can hang it up, tie it up there. I've got a little carabiner I'll find in a minute and put it up there. Yeah, it's a good bit of kit. Right, where's my carabiner? On my bag. I put my bag under the bed. That's the benefit of having a cot bed. You can slide stuff under it. It gets everything out of the way. You can't see that. There's a little light there, look. Hitting my head. I'll put him on later. Should I put him on now? Oh, that's bright. It's too bright. Turn that down. There you go. Number 1 setting. Got a big, puffy sleeping bag. It's a double, because I don't like being all like restricted. Mountain Warehouse, this one. I don't know, I think it's only a 2 season, but I do have another, like a duvet in the car, along with a pillow, which I shall bring the pillow in later. I don't know if I'll bother with the duvet. At the moment, it feels quite warm in here. There's the bed. I'll put a pillow up that end. I think that technically is the foot end because it's got the pumpy bit, but I can't be bothered turning it around. So that's how it's going now. Right, we're gonna go for a walk and check out the amenities, the toilets, the showers, those things. Looks like that's all the camper vans. The powered sites. Motorhomes. So here's the bathrooms. It is, it's really windy. So down that way you've got Barleylands, which is like a theme park. And then behind me over here, you've got more spaces for motorhomes and stuff like that. It's a nice place to go for a walk. Lovely fresh air, and a lot of it because it is blowing a gale. Oh. But I am enjoying myself, which is the main thing. I am having fun. I should have got that pitch over there. That's got a wall. I could have snuck the tent in behind that and been somewhat sheltered next time. But yeah, all empty. No one else is silly enough to be out here trying to camp in this weather. You can see the storm clouds. Storm clouds starting to roll in. I expect we might get a little bit of rain, even though it's not forecast. We shall see. Don't those storm clouds just look ominous? Oh, that's better. Yeah, I think the chair's a little bit uncomfortable to be sitting on in the tent. Might be alright if my legs were out the door, so I might roll this fly mesh up. There we go, now I can sit on my little chair and look out. I think we'll just we'll chill for a minute, and then we might have a alcoholic beverage. So I picked this up, Dead Man's Fingers. There we go. It's a spiced rum mixed with cola. It's only 5%, but it's that time of the day, I think. Sniff test. It smells nice. It smells, you can definitely smell the spice. It's got a cinnamony kind of smell to it. Ooh. I can't quite put my finger on what that is. It's definitely like cinnamon and maybe like black cherry, dark red cherry or something. It's certainly good. Oh, it's from Bristol and Bath Distillery. That's really nice. I would give that 7 out of 10. Right, well, I think I'll sit and enjoy my beverage and wait for this wind to die down a little bit, and then we'll do some cooking later on. We'll have a few more drinks, and we will just have a relaxing, restful, lovely camping experience. It's certainly getting a little bit colder now. It's about 4:30. Ears are starting to feel it. Just been sat out there enjoying it. I've got someone who's rocked up behind us now. They're setting up camp as well. So there's one more crazy person. His wife's helping him set up, but then she's leaving, so he's just here by himself. Certainly feels like it's going to be an interesting night. And I've just remembered I've got these tiny little carabiners. So I thought I'd replace this big one with a little one. And that's going to stop it from hanging quite so low because it keeps bumping me in the head. So that one's better. And I also thought I could use them potentially if I tie them. Let me show you what I'm doing. Adjust that. If I tie these to here, well, that's got a rip in it. Right, tie that to that and tie this one to this one. Right, because on the other side of this is a hoop rather. All right, so then I should be able to just feed that through hook it back onto itself. Look at that. Why don't they come like this? This is such an ingenious idea. And it means it's not like getting knotted. Hook it in, doing that. Look at that. It's like it was meant to be. That's perfect. Wait for that to boil. We are going to have spicy curry flavoured noodles. Oh, there's all the flavourings. That's odd. All the flavourings already in there. Normally you get like a little sachet, but it's all pre-done. It's more like a soup than a 2-minute noodles. It's very watery, and the noodles are very small. I think I might have to use a spoon rather than a fork. I may have put too much water in there because it tastes a bit weak. That's actually quite nice. For what it is, for what it costs, for what you get, it's a nice warm meal on a cold day. Warm up those insides. Can't complain. I can see a horse over there in the next field. It's too far away for you guys to see on camera, so I won't bother, but it's quite nice. I'm interested to see how the day pans out. I think once this wind dies down, it should be a really pleasant camp. I mean, I'm enjoying it so far, regardless. But it's a bit more difficult to relax. I don't know the quality of the tent. I don't know the quality of any of the stuff. It's not cheap stuff by any means, but I've never used it before. I've not even used it on a nice, easy, quiet camping trip. So it's always a little bit concerning. Hey, you know, is the stitching going to hold up? Is it going to rip? You just don't know. So far, so good. I'm impressed. I'm going to sit here and enjoy my chili. Listen to the sound of nature, and I'll come back to you in a little bit. Certainly getting chillier. Oh, yeah, well, dinner was nice. I might go wash up the pot because I need that to boil water. And I might have a cup of tea later or in the morning. So I best go wash that. Do you want to come along for that? Is that interesting to you? Well, one way to find out. Come on, let's go wash the pot. Come on, let's go wash this pot up. I'm not washing the frying pan because I'm not going to use that again. I'll wash that at home. I didn't bring a scourer or anything, so I'm going to have to just wash it with my fingers. Basically get the mincemeat out of it. Don't judge me. Very, very hot water. Oh, that wasn't too difficult. There's nowhere to dry your hands, which is a bit annoying. I guess most people would have a tea towel, so... Right. Let's go back. Oh. People are still arriving in motorhomes and stuff. guess it's easier when you've got a motorhome. You rock up and everything's already done, apart from trying to make it level. Don't get me wrong, if I had the money, if I won the lottery, my first investment would be a motorhome. 100%. Let's have a look at everyone who's here. Absolutely nobody. Well, I mean, there are people. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 cars I can see, and I'm one of them. So I think we should go for a little walk. It's a nice evening. I'll go for a little walk and see what's around. I'll just put this stuff down and we'll go for a walk. What a lovely sunset. It doesn't get much better than that. I think that's where they do all their horse riding activities. Dressage and all that kind of stuff, I assume. About to walk past our tent. And because there's no one here, it's highly unlikely anyone's going to steal anything. That's a good looking setup, I reckon. We'll have a look what's through here. What a glorious sunset. I don't know if you can see those beautiful pinks, but hey guys, well, it is very late. It is 7:15 at night. It's not that late in the grand scheme of things, but it is getting very cold outside. So I have come into the tent. I'm enjoying another one of these dead man finger rums. Sorry, the lighting. There we go. The lighting is not great. And I'm just gonna get cozy for the evening. I'm just gonna settle in, make sure I'm nice and warm, and enjoy the next hour or so, and then I'll go to sleep. The wind's died down a little bit, but it's definitely still windy, as you can see and hear probably. So I will catch up with you guys when I'm getting ready for bed. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming along with me on my very first camping trip since I've lived in the UK. My very first camping trip in 12 years, which is insane. Totally insane. So thank you. I think it's bedtime, guys. Take these boots off. It's lovely and toasty in here. There's these giant frickin', I would call them daddy long legs. I don't know if that's what they're actually called. They look like giant prehistoric Jurassic Park mosquitoes. Luckily, they're on the outside of the tent. There was 3 on the inside of the tent from obviously when I've come in through the door, but I've managed to get those. I don't think there's any more. I don't want them smacking into my face in the middle of the night. Thank you very much. Well, that's me snug up in bed, ready for the night. So I'll see you guys in the morning unless anything interesting happens through the middle of the night, in which case you'll be the first to know. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's just started raining. It's really nice. It's cold. I've got a blanket on inside the sleeping bag. So I'm alright now. And I've got a duvet in the car, but that would mean going out into the rain. Just gonna lay here and listen to the sound of the rain. See you in the morning. Morning. 7 o'clock. Not the best sleep last night. Not the worst. It's a bit cold. But I stayed dry and I was comfortable enough. Having some chicken and mushroom flavoured noodles for breakfast because it's warm and it's filling. Just these ones. Nothing special, but they do the job. People are leaving. Always nice to give them a friendly wave when they drive past. I wonder if that will fit over the top of that. Look at that. Perfect. Now I can just wait for that to warm through. I turned my gas heater on this morning and it almost blew up. So that was a quick return to Amazon. It was only £28. It just goes to show with some things you have to spend that extra little bit of money to make sure things are safe. I need to get like a buddy heater or something. The ideal setup would be the ideal setup would be to have a large power bank and an electric heater. I think that's safer, but they're also incredibly expensive. So not yet, but one day. And then the next step up from that is, of course, the motorhome. So we've got a long way to go. Oh, it smells good. That sunrise is beautiful. Blindingly beautiful. Oh, it does smell good. Right, taste test. Let's go. That is nice. It's not the most appealing looking food. Where are you? Like it could look better, but it tastes all right. Like you can't fault it. It's warm and it's putting something in my belly. So yes, quite a lovely sunrise this morning. I can drink my tea now. It's not too hot. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have my tea, pack down, but as far as the video goes, I think I'll probably end it here. So again, thank you for being here, thank you for joining. And if you've not subscribed, please consider it. Give a big thumbs up, leave a comment. If you've got any suggestions, advice, criticisms, just want to say hi. It's all good. It's all welcome. Until next time.